Hold up. Preparing the live stream. All right, Jen, we are live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 National History Day in Kentucky State Contest Awards. My name is Jennifer Dispinet. I'm the National History Day in Kentucky State Coordinator, coming to you live from the Old State House in Frankfort, Kentucky. I'm so happy to have you all here. Before we get into the awards, I want to make sure that we hear a few special words from Kathy Gorn, Director of National History Day, as well as Scott Alvey, Director of the Kentucky Historical Society.
Going to advance to the national contest in June. Be sure to review your judges' comments carefully and keep them in mind as you improve your projects, but also when you start to think about what topic you'll work on for next year. In the meantime, good luck, congratulations, and happy History Day, everybody!
Hi. I'm Scott Alvey, Executive Director of the Kentucky Historical Society, and welcome to the 2021 National History Day in Kentucky State Contest. So this will be our second year conducting the state contest virtually, but our first year where all projects, all development, all research, everything was done virtually. So kudos and hats off to you for overcoming such perseverance and getting to this point today. You demonstrated the theme, communication in history, the key to understanding. Because as we had to adapt to the way that we communicated and fulfilled our projects, it was always important to understand how history is going to move us into the future. I also want to extend a thanks to our judges. Not only did this year they have to understand a new set of rule books, but again, conducting this completely virtually, changing the modes of communication. We really appreciate you coming back and sticking with us through this year, and hopefully we can be looking forward to next year's judging to happen in place where we really get that value of the kids interacting with you personally. Thank you to the teachers and to everybody who persevered. I know that this was a huge challenge for you to figure out how to do this again as we try to figure out how to reopen schools and how we get back to some sense of normalcy. But again, the value you see in Kentucky history and the National History Day program, thank you so much for making the effort to make this happen. And now, lastly, let me thank my team here at the Kentucky Historical Society. They put in a lot of effort. Jennifer, who is right off camera with me, really, this is her second year, 2 years in a row doing a National History Day contest virtually and learning how to do it. I think we can all give her a big round of applause. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much and welcome to National History Day in Kentucky 2021.
All right. So before we really get into it, I do want to give my own thanks to a lot of people. Firstly, I want to thank our judges. This year has been extraordinary for multiple reasons, and our judges have really adapted quickly. Just like our students and teachers, our judges had to learn a new rule book. They had a new method of judging, and they made time to do virtual interviews for you all. Once again, we were so happy to offer virtual interviews, and those couldn't have happened without our dedicated judges. So thank you so much to all of our judges. I really cannot thank you enough, and I hope that we can celebrate in person next year, really feel the energy from the crowd that is lacking this year. This award ceremony, like I said, I'm coming to you live from the OSC. It looks a little different than last year when I was in my kitchen, but we really wanted to make this special for everyone. Celebrating the communication and history, all of us have had to overcome our own communication barriers, kind of melding the two previous themes together. But like Scott said, communication history, we have seen that happening in action, and I'm so excited to celebrate you all today. Before we get into our student awards, we have some really special people we want to thank and celebrate. They are our NHD KY Teachers of the Year. I'm going to hand it over to Claire Gwaltney to announce those winners and highlight all their excellence.
Thank you, Jennifer, and hello, everyone. My name is Claire Gwaltney, and I am the Teacher Programs Manager here at the Kentucky Historical Society. I am so excited to be announcing our NHDKY Teachers of the Year. Each year, our state coordinator has the nearly impossible task of nominating 2 Kentucky teachers, one from our junior division and one from our senior division, for the Patricia Baring Teacher of the Year Awards. The winners of the Baring Awards will be announced in June at the National Contest Awards ceremony. In 2020, we chose to expand the awards to include an outstanding NHDKY teacher from our elementary division as well. And this year, we asked for student and community input on who should be Kentucky's NHD Teachers of the Year. And the many testimonies we received were incredible. It goes without saying that NHDKY teachers truly make all the difference in the lives of their students. And now, without further ado, let's announce our NHD Kentucky Teachers of 2021. First up, our Elementary Division Teacher of the Year is Billy Spalding from St. Francis School in Louisville. Although still relatively new to the program, Mr. Spalding has made NHD a staple at his school. One student said about him, "He always pushes us to be our best. I had a lot of fun with NHD, and it is because he helped me and believed in me." Congratulations, Billy. Next up, our Junior Division NHDKY Teacher of the Year and nominee for the Patricia Baring Teacher of the Year Award is Amanda Smith from New Covenant Christian Academy in Hardin. In just 3 years of NHDKY involvement, Mrs. Smith has created a culture of historical curiosity which reaches every corner of her school, despite only having started NHD with a handful of her most dedicated students. According to one parent, by introducing NHD to our small school, Mrs. Smith has created excitement to learn about people and places that have played important roles in shaping people and our society into what they are today. My daughter has participated in NHD the past 2 years under Mrs. Smith's leadership. I'm grateful for the experiences she's had and look forward to what's still to come. Congratulations, Amanda. And last, but certainly not least, our Senior Division NHDKY Teacher of the Year and nominee for the Patricia Baring Teacher of the Year Award is Ashley Adkins from Paducah Tillman High School in Paducah. A veteran NHDKY teacher, Ms. Adkins has stretched the possibilities of NHD. With more nominations than any other teacher this year, it is clear that Ms. Adkins is the heart and soul of NHD, not only within her own school, but within her entire district. A colleague wrote, in addition to working with high school students, she is always willing to assist with middle and elementary NHD projects. She is an invaluable resource in our district for students who need support and guidance. Students, both current and former, noted her love for the program was infectious and hard to miss. Congratulations, Ashley. On behalf of KHS, the NHDKY program, Jennifer and myself, congratulations again to Billy, Amanda, and Ashley, as well as all of our NHDKY teachers for another outstanding NHD year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Claire, and congratulations to all of our teachers. Reading through those testimonies from your students, colleagues, parents, just supporters of NHD in your community. I am so honored to work with all of you and cannot wait to meet some of you in person, hopefully next year. So before we get into the actual awards, of course, we have to go through our special awards. Special awards were self-nominated. Some students, I actually nominated myself to receive an award because I heard amazing things about their projects and wanted to make sure that our sponsors saw those. Special awards would not be possible without the amazing sponsors we're going to be highlighting here. Thank you to all of you for making these awards happen. Our sponsors donated not only funds, but also time to this program, making sure that is extra special for our students. So let's go ahead and get into those special awards. First up is our Outstanding Early American History Award, sponsored by the Sons of the American Revolution. And that is going to go to Tristan Isham for elementary individual performance entitled The Boston Tea Party, Communication Through a Tea Party, Lebanon Junction Elementary School. Congratulations, Tristan. Next up is Outstanding Military or Veterans Affairs History Award, sponsored by Frankfort Elks Lodge, number 530. That is going to go to Ethan Reardon, Junior Individual Exhibit, U-2 Spy Plane, Communicating Intelligence Through Aerial Imaging, St. Nicholas Academy, sorry, lots of saints. Congratulations, Ethan. Next up is one of our outstanding Kentucky history projects. This one is sponsored by the Kentucky Museum and Heritage Alliance. And that is going to go to Marley Hacker and Kaylin Miracle, junior group performance entitled Communication Through Books, How the Packworth Librarians Brought the World to Appalachia, Page School Center. Congratulations, Marley and Kaylin. Next up is our Outstanding Political History Award. This is sponsored through the Office of the Secretary of State. That is going to go to Elena Adkins, Aslan Goodike, and Leon Black, senior group documentary entitled All Governments Lie, That's a Pretty Good Rule, the communication of Daniel Ellsberg in the Pentagon Papers, Paducah Tillman High School. Congratulations, Elena, Aslan, and Liam. Next up is our Outstanding Civil War / U.S. Patriotism Award. This one is very new and it is sponsored by the Department of Kentucky Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War. That award is going to be awarded to Foster Banks, junior individual documentary entitled The Code of All Codes, Battle of Richmond Association. Congratulations, Foster. And last but certainly not least is our second Kentucky History Award. This one is going to be sponsored by longtime friend of NHDKY, the Fraser History Museum. This one is going to go to Caroline Atkins, junior individual website entitled Speaking Through Stitches, How Quilts Have Communicated Through History, Paducah Middle School. Congratulations, Caroline. And congratulations to everyone who has gotten this far. I'm so impressed with all of you all. 2020 and 2021 have been really tough years, but you all have truly moved mountains to make it here. All of you deserve all the recognition in the world, and I'm so thankful that you chose to participate in NHD KY this year. You've made it so special for me. At our state contest, we will announce the first, second, and third place in all of our divisions and categories. However, only the first and second will be moving on to the national contest. Our third is going to act as an alternate in case something happens with the first or second. Unfortunately, our elementary school kids are not eligible to move on to the national contest, so this will only apply to their junior and senior divisions. However, we are here to celebrate everyone that participated and everyone that's walking away with medals. And I will be mailing medals out. I was supposed to bring one, but I forgot. Apologies. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We are going to begin with our junior group performance. In second place, Ava Blackledge, Caroline Carlisle, Mia Carver, and Alexandria Lytle, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Brown County Middle School. First place, Marley Hacker and Kaylin Miracle, Communicating Through Books, How the Packhorse Librarians Brought the World to Appalachia, Page School Center. Elementary individual performance. Second place, Jacob Goins, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood, Communication to the Young That Affect the Future, Crossroads Elementary School. And first place, Tristan Isham, The Boston Tea Party, Communication Through a Tea Party, Lebanon Junction Elementary School. Junior individual performance. Second place, Kennedy Julian, Communicating Through Movement, St. Francis School. First place, Isabella Palanzula, Tragic Communication Errors That Led to the Bombing of Pearl Harbor, Mahaffey Middle School. Senior individual performance. Second place, Ty Buck, Communication in the Cold War, How Possible Nuclear War Was De-Escalated, Sayre School. First place, Katie Bidwell, Communicating Creatively, How Annie Sullivan Worked to Eradicate Communication Barriers, Paducah Tillman High School. Junior group website. Second place, Haley Harden and Riley Judd, The Key to Understanding, Deaf President Now, St. Nicholas Academy. First place, Solomon Joseph and George Zhang, Communication and History, The Key to Understanding, the 16th Street Baptist Church Bombing, Birmingham, Alabama, St. Nicholas Academy. Elementary individual website. Third place, Desiree Martino, Communication Through Speeches, I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King Jr., Crossroads Elementary School. Second place, Kinley Murphy, Navajo Code Talkers, Crossroads Elementary School. First place, Micah Taylor, Mary Beth Tinker, Communication Through Silence, Crossroads Elementary School. Junior individual website. Third place, Monica Tanner, FDR's Fireside Chats, St. Nicholas Academy. Second place, Grace Clark, Rosa Parks and the Emerging Power of Black Newspapers, Bullet Lick Middle School. First place, Caroline Atkins, Speaking Through Stitches, How Quilts Have Communicated Through History, Paducah Middle School. Senior individual website. First place, Juliana Clayton, International Auxiliary Language, Neutral and Inclusive Language, Larry A. Rall High School. Elementary paper. First place, Jack Norris, Socialization and Herding in Dinosauria, St. Francis School. Junior paper. Third place, Zara Farber, The Uprising of 20,000 and How It Changed Communication, St. Francis School. And Zara, I wanted to let you know that your judges wanted me to especially shout you out. Zara had issues with her interview and ended up answering questions via the chat very quickly and very gracefully. So congratulations, Zara. Second place, Mina Wynn, The Olympic Legacy of Tommy Smith and John Carroll's, St. Nicholas Academy. And first place, Alyssa Schuler, American Sign Language, A Brief History in the Debate Between Oralist and Manualist, Bernheim Middle School. Senior paper. Third place, Kayla Grattan, Freedom March of '63, Communicating the Demand for a Civil Rights Bill, Academy of Individual Excellence. Second place, Shaylee Smith, Refusing to Communicate, Alexander Graham Bell's Impact on the Deaf Community, Academy of Individual Excellence. First place, Sarah Woosley, Communicating with Photographs, Photojournalism During the Great Depression, Academy of Individual Excellence. Senior Group Documentary. First place, Elena Adkins, Aslan Goodike, and Liam Black, All Governments Lie, That's a Pretty Good Rule, The Communication of Daniel Ellsberg and the Pentagon Papers, Paducah Tillman High School. Elementary Individual Documentary. First place, Emma Kleinmore, Communicating with Newspapers, the Seneca Falls 1848 Convention, Lebanon Junction Elementary School. Junior Individual Documentary. Third place, Connor Morgan Peterson, Rock and Roller Coaster, A Headbanger's Journey, Dayton High School. Second place, Samuel Palanzula, America's Breakdown in Communication Leads Cuba Towards Communism, Mahaffey Middle School. First place, Foster Banks, The Code of All Codes, Battle of Richmond Association. Elementary Individual Exhibit. Third place, Nicholas Garvin, Communicating Through Music, Changing the Heart of the Nation, Crossroads Elementary School. Second place, Brinley Pantaluna, Lewis Braille Communication Through Fingers, Mount Washington Elementary School. First place, Macy Hoback, Lewis Braille Communication Through Dots, Mount Washington Elementary School. Junior Individual Exhibit. Third place, Levi Reardon, French Resistance Communication During World War II, St. Nicholas Academy. Second place, Avery Heffernan, Navajo Code Talkers, St. Nicholas Academy. First place, Rex Gay, The United States and the America, an avoidable tragedy on the Ohio River, Paducah Middle School. Elementary Group Exhibit. First place, Lydia Gabbert and Darcy Ryle, Braille Communication Through Your Fingertips, Cedar Grove Elementary School. Junior Group Exhibit. Third place, Trinity Ward and Tristan Ward, Navajo Code Talkers, St. Nicholas Academy. Second place, Lita Beal and Lily Paradis, Going Viral, Communication During a Pandemic, St. Francis School. First place, Hallie Allred and Evie Schroeder, William Tiddell, Father of the English Bible, New Covenant Academy. And that concludes all of our winners. Congratulations to everyone. I heard outstanding things about your all's projects. I'm so excited to see how we do at the national contest and so excited that we'll all be able to participate virtually, hopefully. Just some last reminders. If you are a junior or senior and you have placed first or second, you will be eligible to attend the national contest. It is going to be virtual, as much as I wish we could all travel to Washington, D.C. together. But you must complete all your registration and submit all project materials by Tuesday, May 18th at 11:59, and that's Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in Western Kentucky, please keep in mind this is Eastern Standard Time, not Central Time. In order to help you all along and hopefully get a little more interaction with our national qualifiers, I am going to be hosting office hours. So you'll have an hour to virtually sit down with me. We'll talk about your project, walk through some of the recommendations from your judges, and I can answer any of your questions you have then. I'll be sending out information to everyone. Everyone can participate in this. If you're interested in participating in NHD next year and you just want to know how to make your project better, I'm happy to chat about that as well. I'll send out information on how to register after the award ceremony. And teachers, we are having our summer teachers workshop on July 14th, and that will be virtual. I hope to see all of you there. It's going to be a really great time. And without more to do, the National History Day theme for 2022 is Debate and Diplomacy in History, Successes, Failures, and Consequences. So go ahead and start thinking about what you might want to showcase next year. It's going to be hopefully in person, and we'll be able to all be together and really celebrate appropriately. And thank you all for joining us for the award ceremony. If you're joining later, congratulations again to everyone who didn't hear it live. We will be posting a written post on our website as well as the NHD Facebook page, so you can share it with all your friends and celebrate virtually that way as well. Congratulations again to everyone who participated. You all are incredible, and I sincerely hope to see all your smiling, brilliant faces next year.